All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network for 8U action between the Century Viera Hawks and the Satellite Beach Scorpions. We saw this game at the beginning of the season, second week of the season, and guess what? I don't remember who won, I'll be honest with you. There's been so much going on.
We're looking for a set of keys. If you found a set of keys over here on the home side where the booth is, please bring them up to the booth. Thank you much.
We saw this game at the week 2 of the season, and they meet here. Winner goes to the ECC championship game, and the Hawks will get the ball first.
The 35-yard line.
At the 35. We saw this 8U Hawks team play a couple nights ago here on the Brevard Sports Network, but that was back at home. And take off there. I believe that was Jennings.
Jones for the Hawks on the carry. Looks maybe we've got a yard on the play. It's going to bring a second down. And we've got a flag.
Flag on the play.
And we're going to have a false start penalty on.
False start on the Hawks.
That's going to back them up 5 yards. Still first down, 1st and 15 for Century Viera.
Man in motion. And there's Jennings Jones. Jones again.
Jennings Jones again on the carry. He's going to get about 5 yards on the play.
He's going to get back the 5 yards lost on the penalty. Thank our sponsor, Space Coast Resurfacing and American Air and Plumbing. There's the snap and the handoff. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss. It's number 39. And that's, yep, Gabriel Artura on the carry. Tackled by a group of Scorpions.
Third down and 12 for the Hawks.
All Brevard matchup here in the second round of the ECC playoffs. Jones back by himself. Jones is going to take it himself. He found himself a little room, and he's going to fight. He's going to have enough for a Century Viera Hawk first down.
It's going to be 4th down.
What? Oh, I was looking at the wrong marker. It's going to be 4th down. I was looking at the wrong yard marker. It's okay, folks.
4th and 7. 4th and 7 for the Hawks.
I was here for the 8U game and was up at 5:30 in the morning after going to bed at 2. So. And there's the punt. There wasn't much in high school football last night. Carter. Aaron Stoft, and Aaron Stoft with a nice punt. Takes a Hawk bounce and will go out of bounds.
48-yard line.
Give or take.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Scorpions.
Just kidding. Scorpions are not playing. Scorpions.
Astronaut, yes, they have. All right, so we'll see Satellite's offense here take over. See number 2, Ronald Cinti. No, American Heritage Del Rey. And there's a false start on the Scorpions. So that'll back them up 5 yards. First and 15 for the Scorpions. It's been a little minute since I broadcast this AU Scorpions team, so. Got a Henry Ostrander, Branson Osborne, Malcolm John. Oh, is that? Yeah. Sweet. Well, then there you go. I try. There's the snap to the quarterback. And he'll pick up a nice little gain there.
Scorpions on the run. Get about maybe 4 yards on the play.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Scorpions.
2nd down.
I will say, trying to see those jerseys from up here is a bit tough. The dark red and the gray don't make well for broadcasters. I'm not saying they don't look cool. I'm saying they don't make good for broadcasters. There's a snap, and
Scorpions on the run. Maybe gets 1 yard on the play.
1 yard on the play.
For the Scorpions.
3rd and 9 for the Scorpions. I'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing for stepping up and allowing this to happen. They were able to pay Brevard Sports Network, so Alan could pay me to make the trip up here. Wake up in the morning. No, I promise I won't sing. No one wants to hear me sing. I promise you that. Quarterback makes a cut to the outside. Look at that, cuts back inside, and nice job. The Hawks are trying to say the ball came loose, but he was down by contact.
Takes the ball to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be about 4 yards short of the first. 4th and 4 for the Scorpions.
4th and 4 for the Scorpions. And trying to get numbers for everybody. I have the roster here. It's those jerseys don't make it easy when you're up high above the field. Dark numbers and with a dark background. They look cool up close. I will say that. And I believe that was number 80. I believe that's number 80 down the sidelines. And there he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Satellite Beach. I believe that was number 80. I do not have an 80. Might have been number 20. Cayenne Soro.
Looks like touchdown by number 20, Cayenne Soro for the Scorpions.
And the point after coming up, so Satellite Beach strikes first blood. There's a snap. Quarterback gets on in to the end zone.
Good. And the score with 4:32 left in the first quarter.
4:32 left to go in the first quarter. Satellite Beach gets on the board. Seven to 0. And folks, I told you, got to be ready. Got to be ready for this type of action. We got studs on both squads. You know, again, Ronald Sente, Brady Corvo. A lot of these names you'll find familiar, considering Noah Corvo was on that 12 and 14U.
Last night, we got some scores and highlights for you. It was Coco, 63-0 over Astronaut. Rockledge beat Merritt Island 3-13. It was a galley.
Got Grayson Mills, Tucker Regis,
Over American Heritage, Delray Beach,
Zane Estrada. And Suntree comes to the line. Everyone checking their wristbands. Fumble on the snap.
And a fumble on the play. And the Hawks will recover.
And Jennings Jones will pick up the fumble. Again, these are some new snapping issues. We saw some of this a little bit in their playoff game the other day. High snap. Ball's on the ground, and Satellite Beach jumped on it. Satellite Beach recovered the football. That was number 15 on the recovery, Cole Cockrell.
Number 15, Cole Cockrell on
the fumble recovery.
On the fumble recovery for the Scorpions, they're going to be 1st and 10. It's Scorpion territory, correction, Hawks territory.
I used to announce the Scorpions, and so now I'm like,
And the defense for Satellite Beach has come to play today. Now if we can get a name and number on, or get a number on this quarterback, I'll feel better at least. I at least know who will. Oh wait, hold on. I have binoculars. What am I doing? Here. I got binoculars. It would make it easier to. It'd be hard for me to use them and run this camera. There's the quarterback making moves to the outside. And he'll have enough for a Satellite Beach first down.
Yeah, Scorpions take the ball. It's going to be good enough for a Scorpion first down.
So Satellite Beach knocking on the door of the Space Coast Resurfacing red zone. You can count on Space Coast Resurfacing to not only meet and exceed all your needs and requests. Learn more about their services at Space Coast Resurfacing offers by checking out their website at www.
Actually,
87, that's Jaden Menino.
Jaden Menino on the carry for the Scorpions. He's going to bring up second down. Second down at 7.
2nd and 7 here for the Scorpions. Space Coast Resurfacing check out what they offer on their website at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Information is in the description of the post. We have the link to their website. Go check them out. spacecoastresurfacing.com. And play made.
Believe on the carry for the Scorpions. It's going to bring up third down. Third down at about 3.
3rd and 3 for the Scorpions. There's 87, Menino to the outside. Menino trying to get out around the corner. He's got a first down the sideline and inside the 5-yard line.
Inside the 10-yard line, it's going to be first and goal for the Scorpions.
First and goal for the Scorpions.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Suntry Vieira, and Coach Mick wants to have a talk. Coming up on the network today. So you're seeing the schedule and you say, well, Caleb, there's a jump from 8U to 11U. This was a graphic that we got from Suntry Vieira. What we found out is Astronaut. Yes, the Astronaut War Eagles program is playing today. They're playing in the 10U game, and guess what? We just had a talk with their guys. You're going to see that game right here on the Brevard Sports Network, the Astronaut War Eagles and their opponent. Under center, makes a move inside. Tackle by 11. Jackson Genazzo
Number 11, Jackson Genazzo. Second and goal.
On the tackle.
The 4-yard line.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line. As we'll see what the Scorpions offense has. Second and goal from the 4. They scored on their last possession. As you see right up there on your American Air and Plumbing scoreboard. Up 7-0. Tight bunch formation. '87 Menino gets dropped in the backfield by 56, Jeremy St. Angelo.
Jeremy St. Angelo on the tackle. Third down, third and goal. No gain on the play for the Scorpions.
Third and goal. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on there in the comments section. We are an interactive broadcast.
Seconds left of the first quarter.
Scorpions take a timeout with 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Got Brad Maynor watching. Hope everyone has also had a chance to look into the watch party with Alan Slaughter-Zinski, the volleyball FHSA bracket release show watch party. Alan is breaking down all the matchups and announcing all the matchups as they're being released on the Brevard Sports Network, and something smells really good off that grill.
Third and goal.
Third and goal from about the 4 or 5 yard line, maybe somewhere in between. Quarterback waits the snap, and he fumbles the snap.
There's a fumble on the snap.
And
that's gonna do it.
fourth down.
3 seconds.
That will, wait, timeout.
First quarter, 3 seconds left in the first quarter.
3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter as the timeout was called. I'd like to give a shout out from KD Porter to Scorpions number 32. That's Zane Estrada. Got Laura Morin watching from Rhode Island. I'm sorry, whenever I hear Rhode Island, I immediately think of Family Guy. Say what you will about my character, but we're off on the road to Rhode Island. Sorry. Anyway, I promise that's all the singing you're going to hear. Watching from Virginia Beach, Miss Rosanna Norton. So here we go, 4th and goal. Number 14 on the carry. He's trying to get to the outside, trying to outrun this Hawk defense, and he will be stopped. Cooper Morgan. And Hudson Argo coming up with a big stop.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Hawks will get the ball back at the beginning of the second quarter, but at the end of one, the score.
That will be the end of the first quarter with your score. Satellite Beach 7, Sun Riviera Hawks 0. We got Miss Rangil Davis. Let's go Hawks watching number 14. That's Lindsay Laloy Jr. from Boynton Beach, Florida. Like I said, I apologize. Just whenever I hear it, that's immediately what I think of. As I change the quarter here on the scoreboard. Huh? Changing the... All right, here we go. Get this graphic off the field. That's the schedule for today. Again, including the 10U game with the Astronaut War Eagles Pop Warner program. Sends a man in motion. That's number 13 on the carry. Trying to get to the outside, and this Scorpions demon ball's on the ground. Scorpions are saying they have it. And it is. It's Scorpion football.
Scorpions. And they'll have the ball first and goal. First and goal. A correction, number 1st and 10 at the 11. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. We have Stacy Jones watching from Amherst College in Massachusetts, where it's Friends and Family Weekend for Avon's. For number 4, that's Avon Jones, his big brother Akaya Jones up at Amherst College. Well, please, if you get a chance to see Akaya, please tell him Caleb and Alan and the rest of the BSN squad say hello. Watching from Maine, go Hawks number 9. That's Brandon Warner. We haven't seen him yet today, at least get touches on the football, which is weird for this squad. But here we go. The Scorpions have it 1st and 10 from the 11. There's number 2 on the carry. Number 2 trying to get outside. Cuts back inside, fighting and dancing his way. That's Ronald Senti.
Ronald Senti, number 2 on the carry. Tackled by number 1, Jennings Jones.
Jennings Jones. I'd like to welcome Arlene Flores and the family.
2nd and 8. 2nd and 8.
I'd like to welcome the family from Guam, Arlene Flores and Got Meredith Janazzo watching from the VRP soccer fields. Go Hawks, go Jackson. But here we go. Inside the 10-yard line for the Scorpions. Second down. And he will be wrapped up in the backfield. That is Tade Yates, tackled by Noah Martinez. Yeah, Martinez.
Tackled by number 24, Noah Martinez. He's going to bring up third down, third and about 7 yards.
You got Karen Menino watching number 87, Jaden Menino, and the Scorps from Trinity, Florida. This has got to be another big stand by this defense. This defense has been stout. Tackled. Number 14, Cooper Morgan. Tackled by number 1, Jennings Jones.
Tackled by number 11, Jackson Janazzo. That's going to bring up once again a
fourth and goal. This is a big stand right here. 4th and goal. Oh, check that, 4th and 6. It's not 4th and goal. 4th and 6. They can still pick up a first down before they score. A 87. Trying to get around the corner, and he's in! Touchdown, Suntree Vieira. Or touchdown, Satellite Beach.
Number 87, Jaden Menino on the score. That's going to put 6 more on the board for Satellite.
So Satellite Beach on the score. That was number 87, Jaden Menino, with his second of the day.
The Scorpions will line up for the point after attempt.
And a flag will fly. That'll be a false start.
We're going to have a dead ball foul. Flag.
Yep, it is a false start.
False start on the Scorpions.
Lisa Mick, I said the wrong team. It was a touchdown for Satellite Beach.
They'll back them up 5 more yards to point after attempt.
So that'll back Satellite Beach up on the false start. So they're going for the point after now. Currently up 13-0 with 7:09 left to go here in the second quarter. And number 17 on the carry, Tade Yates, tackled by Gabriel Artura.
Unable to get into the end zone. Tackle by number 39, Gabriel Arturo.
But the important thing is, for Satellite Beach, they put 6 on the board.
7:09 left in the second quarter. Satellite Scorpions 13, Suntree Vieira 0.
13-0, Satellite Beach on top. And just what an awesome job. Look, and right now, Satellite is playing complementary football. They're good defense and putting the offense in great field position, and the offense is capitalizing on it. And
and 10, Century Viera.
First and 10, Century Viera now. Century Viera this time for real has the ball on offense. Ginazzo hands off. I believe that's Stewart.
Carry by number 21, John Stewart.
And John Stewart gets a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8. Hope everyone's enjoying the broadcast and able to. Oh, thank you so much. Haha. I have a 10U astronaut football roster. As soon as their opponent gets on the field, I'm going to try to secure a. I don't know who astronaut plays at 10U, but. Huh? Astronaut. No, they don't. No. And there's Ginazzo. Ginazzo running to the outside, and Ginazzo might have enough for a first down. Might be short.
Ginazzo on the carry. He's going to get past the markers. Good enough for a Century Viera Hawks. First down.
That'll be enough for a Century Viera Hawk first down. Eric Madara, the age group is posted.
Yeah, you're right, because I forgot we don't have our 10 unit negative.
This is 8U, and you see up in the scoreboard, second quarter 8U. If you look in the header, so second quarter, but it's in the 8U game up in the scoreboard. The Flagler Titans. All right. Ginazzo on the carry. And 20 on the tackle. That's Keon Soro.
Jackson Ginazzo on the carry. Tackled by number 20. Dan Caro.
Just 1 second, folks. I'm going to fix something. All right, here we go. There's Ginazzo. Ginazzo hands off to Stewart. Stewart gets around to the outside and will be pushed out of bounds.
That'll bring up third down.
That'll bring up third down for the Hawks. Of course, Eric. Hope everyone back at home is enjoying the broadcast and timeout taken. And while we have a timeout, let's talk about our partner, Space Coast Resurfacing. You can count on Space Coast Resurfacing to not only meet but exceed all your needs and requests. Learn more about the services they offer by checking them out on their website at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Again, their website is posted in our description. Call for a free estimate. Kitchen and bath remodeling without the destruction? What? Why rip it out when you can resurface it? Call for your free estimate today at 321-652-1103. And you got Tara Lynn Stewart says, let's go Jay Stu, number 21. We got Rosanna Norton says, let's go number 70. Well, that would be Mr. Keegan Norton. Again, we are an interactive broadcast. I try to let you all know that I'm hearing you all and seeing your comments. I have a device here to watch the comments, so I please feel free to talk to me. Tell me I suck. I mean, you know, whatever. All I say is, if you're going to tell me I suck, do it in good taste. That's all I ask. Or make it funny. If you make it funny, I let the comment stay. And there's Ginazzo. Ginazzo slips through some tackles. And number 10, Jacob Kinsey.
That's going to be good enough for a Century Viera Hawks. First down.
And with that big gain, that'll be enough for a Century Viera Hawks first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 as the Hawks are marching down the field trying to get a score in before the half. 4:28 left to go here in the first half. There's the handoff, and Stewart is dropped almost immediately. Andy Caddy says, go number 44, Charlie Dyson for the Hawks. So here come the Hawks now, 2nd down. And about 12. They had a play. They had something going. That was going to be a handoff there to number 13, Christopher Nelson. Sylvia Carnes says, let's go Scorpions. I'd also like to give a shout out to our other sponsor whose help made today happen, American Air and Plumbing. American Air and Plumbing is Brevard's go-to pros for Florida Tough AC and Plumbing services and proud sponsor of the Brevard Sports Network Florida Tough Player of the Month. Find them online at AmericanAirandPlumbing.com. Serving Brevard since 1942. Also, maybe you might want to give them a call. Well, you can. They're at 321-632-COLD. Again, that's 321-632-COLD. As music blasts loudly here from the beautiful complex of Ormond Beach, the Ormond Beach Sports Complex. Literally right behind this football field, you'll see when I pan up a little bit later, there's soccer going on. There's an actual soccer game going on in the backfield, and it's so beautiful. It really is. It's like tucked away in the woods here. There's number 13 on Christopher Nelson to the outside. Nelson fighting his way forward, will be stopped short of a 1st down. Gets a gain of about 7 yards.
5 or 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and much more manageable. Ginazzo on the snap. Ginazzo's going to take it himself, and he will be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Hawks. 2:33 left to go in the half. 13-0 Satellite Beach leads there on the American Air and Plumbing scoreboard. Florida Cool Zone, Florida Tough Player of the Month. Last month it was Javen Boggs of the Cocoa Tigers. I mean, and how could you deny him after the stats he put up against the likes of St. Thomas Aquinas, Jones, Venice, making 4- and 5-star defensive backs look like they were on ice skates. And there's Jones. Jones cuts back inside, and Jones will be dropped in well short of a 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs, and Satellite Beach defense has come to play today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, coming up after this broadcast, it's going to be 10U, and the 10U game is the Astronaut War Eagles, yes, Astronaut Pop Warner, taking on the Flagler Titans. Now, I currently have a roster for Astronaut, so if anyone from Flagler just happens to be watching, absolutely, I'm glad you're able to watch these games and feel like you at least are here. Hopefully I can paint the atmosphere and picture for you, and you truly get a feel of what it's like to be at your grandson's games. Check that. You could have corrected me. I said it's Potter, not Porter. Get it right, Caleb. Come on. And someone's got the ball, and guess what? Satellite Beach down the field. Number 87, Jaden Menino, in for a 60-plus yard score.
Number 87, Jaden Menino on the score. There's a flag, late flag on the play.
And what's the late flag? And when we say that flag came after he crossed the end zone. So what is the flag for? Satellite Beach. And if this is what I think it is, Menino's going to be irritated. It's against Satellite. Dead ball, personal foul.
Dead ball, personal foul.
Enforced on the kickoff.
It's going to be assessed on the kickoff.
So touchdown still stands. Jaden Menino.
So looks like the touchdown is a go. Yes. And that'll put 6 points on the board for the Scorpions.
I mean, that was a 60-plus yard touchdown run. Might have even been 70. I didn't remember where they took over on that play. So we'll say 60 plus. So if it was 70 something, I'm still covered.
Safe assessment there.
But I mean, what a run by Menino. You want to talk about a coming out party? That's his third of the day. And number 2 going for the point after. And tackle by Hudson Argo. Ronald Senti on the Hudson Argo prevents him from putting more points on the board, but not before the Scorpions put 6.
The Satellite Beach Scorpions 19, Central Here Hawks 0.
And it's
Scores last game going into halftime.
really?
Was it 19-0 last game?
Yeah, the last game, yes. 19-0. Satellite Beach leads. And when I mean, they've come to play on all phases of the game, both offensively and defensively. And again, this is an awakening, because normally, we're used to seeing this 8U team just absolutely, usually those long runs, I'm calling Jennings Jones' name. I'm calling, a Tylen Duran, Brandon Warner, Hudson Argo, Jackson Genazzo. And right now it's been a Jennings Jones and Jackson Genazzo show for Century Vieira. A Troy Barbado. I'd like to welcome our buddy Gregory Buttrick. Coach Buttrick, good to see you, buddy. And I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic real quick and get myself a drink of water. All right, as we get back, I got a great drink of water there. That drink of water brought to you by Fiji. Fiji water. And once again, we're Coming back here, a minute and 19 left to go here in the half. As you see up there on the American Air and Plumbing Red Zone or scoreboard. Satellite having a tough time today. Or not Satellite. Suntree Vieira having a tough day today. Satellite Beach is absolutely killing it. And there's a pass. And that play was just all sorts of broken up timing-wise.
Was intended for number 39, Gabriel Artura.
Gabriel Artura was the intended receiver on that swing pass. And I think what was supposed to happen is I think that was supposed to go to Christopher Nelson on the kind of direct snap. And that timing was all sorts of messed up. Laura Trucilio Morning says, let's go number 56, Jeremy St. Angelo. Oh, and there's a snap. And again, that Satellite defense just swarming in. 44 on the carry. That's Charles Dyson.
Charles Dyson with a handoff. He's going to be stopped behind the line to bring a third and about 11 on the play.
I'd like to welcome Cody Black to the broadcast, former Melbourne Bulldog. .40 seconds left to go in the half. 44 on, that's Dyson again. Dyson makes a man miss. Dyson down the sideline and finally slung down. I know, right? Ref, get out of the way. I believe I have 44.
Dyson on the carry.
Yeah, Dyson on the carry and Remington Slusky.
Slusky on the tackle for the Scorpions. Fourth down and a timeout on the play. 3 seconds. 3 seconds left in the half.
3 seconds left in the half as timeout called by Suntree Vieira. So if you have a shot play, now's the time to call it. I agree. I personally agree. This is awesome. Just the fact that we're able to do this, the fact, technology has come so far where, watching, the Jones family watching up in Emerist College, going to and supporting former Brevard County player Akaya Jones, they can still watch the little Jones still down here play in the second round of the ECC playoff. Now, again, the ECC playoffs are taking place in Brevard County. I don't know where yet, but it has been confirmed that the ECC championship is taking place in Brevard County next weekend. Stay tuned for details of where the ECC championships will be held in Brevard County. There's Christopher Nelson now on the carry, and the Satellite defense comes up and makes the play. Score. Satellite Beach 19, Suntree Vieira Hawks 0. We're at halftime, and you know what we have planned for halftime? Absolutely nothing. Maybe if I pay the PA guy enough, he might get out and go dance for everybody. All right, we'll see you when it comes back to the second half. All right, folks, we are back here live with the Brevard Sports Network, and we'd like to thank our other sponsor, Space Coast Resurfacing. Change out your sink, change out your kitchens and bathrooms without all the destruction. Just resurface it. With Space Coast Resurfacing, 321-652-1103. Call and get your free estimate or find out all about them online at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. As Satellite comes back out on the field, currently up 19-0, 45 seconds left till we can take first snap. As everyone's making sure they're in their correct place. If you stepped away from the TV, tell your friends to get back in front of the TV because action's getting ready to start. Got Bree Nicole. We got Tara Lynn Stewart saying, "Let's go Hawks." Got Jones saying, "Sting 'em Scorps." Angela Estrada tuning into the broadcast. We'd like to welcome everyone to the broadcast. Hope you're having a great start to your Saturday. And here we go. Under center. Nope. Snap back to a quarterback, and that's 13. 14. He's got some room. He's got two men to beat, and what a tackle made by number 9. That's Brendan Warner. Number 14, Corbin, or Cooper Morgan.
On the run for the Scorpions. That's going to be good enough for a Satellite Beach Scorpions first down.
Satellite Beach Scorpions once again come right on out. First play of the game. And Cooper Morgan said, "Watch this. I can't touch this." Fumble on the snap, and
yeah, we got a fumble on the snap. It'll be the ball will be dead there. It's going to bring up a second down, second and about 12.
Second and 12 for the Scorpions. Let's go Scorps. A shout out to my favorite SNL Fluff. I believe you're trying to son-in-law. Got Rachel Romero saying, "Let's get it, Scorps." They're getting it all right. They're getting it every which way they want because they are just absolutely dominating here on offense and defense. That's number 14. That's Morgan. Morgan had trouble to snap. He's got daylight. Cutting through. 88, Troy Barbado with the tackle.
Number 88 Barbado on the tackle. Run by number 14, Cooper Morgan.
Cooper Morgan.
Going to bring up a third of about 5 yards for the Scorpions.
And that's what I'm talking about, because right there, that should have been a loss of about 5 or 6 yards. Cooper Morgan slipping and sliding through the defense and makes it what should have been probably 3rd and 14. It now makes it 3rd and 6. Way more manageable, and your playbook is still wide open there. That's Menino, Jade Menino fighting forward. Ball. Hawks jump on the ball, but is it a turnover? And it's Hawks football.
And recovered by the Hawks. It'll be 1st and 10, Century
So the defense, you want to talk about needing a stop, the defense got the stop. Turnover. Now, can the offense capitalize? That is going to be the big key. Can they get, again, I mentioned on the kickoff or the first play of scrimmage, we mentioned Brendan Warner's name. That's the first time we've mentioned his name all game. He's good for speed. Jackson Genazzo, Hudson Argo is also great for speed. Tylen Durand. Those are all guys also that have the ability to catch the football. So it'll be interesting to see if any adjustments were made here at halftime. Genazzo. Yep. Running out there's also number 6, Garrett Zielinski. And Jones trying to get outside. And he'll be bumped out by his own teammate. Charles Dyson got bumped into.
He's going to lose about 3 yards on the play, 2nd and 13.
2nd and 15. Check that 13. So the gain of 2 was picked up. Jones still sitting in the backfield at the quarterback position. Ball's on the ground again, and it looks like Jones might have fallen on it.
The snap on the play. It's going to lose a couple more yards. 3rd and about 16.
And that's something, I noticed that the other night in their playoff game, they started having these snapping issues. I don't remember there being this many snapping issues during the season. Now, again, I only saw their home games, but, no one really talked about it. Jones trying to get to the outside, and Jones cuts the corner and gets escorted out of bounds by number 15, Cole Cockrell.
Stopped and out of bounds, taken down by number 15, Cole Cockrell. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down now for the Hawks. And they're going to punt here. Genazzo on the punt. Step and kick. And it's been touched by Satellite, but now picked up by number 14. Slips through, and Morgan fighting off.
Morgan on the return for the Scorpions.
Cooper Morgan
Right around the 50-yard line.
will fight his way to the 50. To be honest, I'm shocked a face mask wasn't called, because I saw his helmet go yank.
And we've got an injury timeout on the play.
Injured player. We do not show injuries. So again, we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about another one of our great sponsors. As you see, 19-0 on the American Air and Plumbing scoreboard. Trust American Air and Plumbing for fast AC repairs or their rugged AC systems, like their Florida edition, built to withstand the brutal Florida climate, or the revolutionary Dakin AC, with rebates up to $1,800 and warranties up to 12 years. Find them online at www.americanairandplumbing.com, serving Brevard since 1942. The World War II era. Got to be doing something right to be lasting that long in business.
Hey, what time do the Canes lose today?
I really can't say anything. I'm a Gator fan, so.
Well, I'm paying. My wife's getting her doctor, so I have to be a Gators fan. I'm normally a Seminoles fan.
Hey, listen, I will cheer for the Seminoles. They have a Brevard County product, Keziah Holmes, that plays running back. So, listen, I have no problem rooting for the Seminoles, and I hope they go all the way. Again, Brevard County product. Keziah Holmes, former Cocoa Tiger. And I don't know what exactly that play was.
Number 1, Cameron Shields on the carry. Tackled by number 39, Gabriel Artura.
Gabriel Artura on the tackle.
The Scorpion down.
And Scorpion is down on the field. Once again, we're going to turn our camera away. But with 6:01 left to go here in the third, the Satellite Beach Scorpions lead 19-0. I was on the call for last night, high school football. Myself and Chase Alexander were on the call for MCC in Cocoa Beach. The score was 38 to nothing in favor of MCC. MCC continues that hot streak that they're on, and Cocoa Beach, for everything that program's gone through, all the circumstances that have happened to that organization this season, for them to still go out and the players that are there and playing, they live, breathe football. You have to drag them off the field. They don't ever want to come off. For the expectations that were set on them this season, and then for all the circumstances to happen the way they did, what a football team Cocoa Beach is.
It's going to ring second down and about 9.
Second down and 9 here. For Satellite Beach. Sends a man out in motion. Quarterback by himself. Number 17 on the throw, and it's caught. Number 17, Tade Yates, completes to number 9, Dusty Eastman. And that'll be enough for a Satellite Beach first down.
Scorpions first down.
And a water break.
We're going to take a break for some water.
The water break kicking in the third quarter. Water break with 5:06 left to go here in the third quarter. And but yeah, no, just great showing last night by MCC. All three sides of the ball scored: special teams, offense, and a pick six by Ezra Engel. Brian Osterley came up with what was supposed to be a pooch kick, and he took that pooch kick, said, "Thank you very much," down the sideline for a touchdown. Yeah, just excellent. Romel Hernandez, who I think is either third or fourth in the county in receiving yards for MCC last night. We had some high school football last night, and Rockledge coming out with a homecoming victory over Merritt Island. But here we go. We're back to this one here. And ball's on the ground, and Satellite jumps back on it and is lucky to have fallen back on it. Number 25.
That's going to bring up second down, second and about 12.
Abel Peoples. And Cooper Wallace nearly had himself a fumble recovery. And there's the snap. And tackle by 39, Gabriel Artura. Number 17, Tade Yates on the carry. Gabriel Artura.
And number tackle made by number 39, Gabriel Artura. It's going to bring up third down and about 8.
3rd and 8 here for the Scorpions. Number 87, Menino, brought down from behind. He went
on the carry, tackle in the backfield by number 1, Jennings Jones. That's going to bring up
Jennings Jones.
down.
Jennings Jones on the tackle. And let me say this. That was a touchdown saving tackle because he not only did Menino have room, he had a blocker out in front of him. We've seen Menino break off a big play in this one already. Had a 65-plus yard touchdown. 19-0 Satellite Beach over Suntree Vieira. Closing in on the final minutes of the 3rd quarter. There's number 14. Morgan fighting his way through and slips out of a tackle. Can't slip out of the next gang tackle. In on the tackle was number Jackson Genazzo was in on the tackle.
Tackled by number 11, Jackson Genazzo. And that's going to be a turnover.
Turnover on downs.
Scorpions. It'll be 1st and 10, Suntree Vieira.
2:08 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Suntree Vieira, I mean, they've got to do something. You know, I'm not here to question coaching staff. I just, you know, prior to the last drive, I listed so many weapons that they have that we haven't called. I've called Hudson Argo's name on defense. I've called Brendan Warner's name on special teams. Typically, those are names I'm calling on offense. And hand off to Stewart.
Stewart on the carry. He's going to get about 2 yards. He's going to bring up 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Hawks.
Hawks line back up. 2nd and 8. Takes it, drops back to pass. He's taking a shot. He's got a man. He's got him. That's Hudson Argo. Hudson Argo.
To number 10, Hudson Argo. He takes the ball just past the 50-yard line. It's going to be good enough for a Suntree.
And that will be enough for a Suntree Vieira Hawks first down. I'd like to welcome Derek Schmadicke into the broadcast. He's tuned in here on the Facebook broadcast. Can't wait to. And we got a timeout on the field for an injured Hawk.
He was shaking the tree. That's gracious. I think people are climbing on top.
But great catch there. But see, again, that's what I was talking about. Hudson Argo hasn't been a factor all game, and he comes in and makes that type of play.
He heard Caleb and answered the call.
Apparently someone might be listening to me, in which case that could also lead.
Listening to Brevard Sports Network. They heard you, Caleb.
There's a snap. Jones hands off to Christopher Nelson.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll have a timeout on the field for the injured Hawks.
And got Coach Richard Zaki tuning into the broadcast. That was Christopher Nelson, who was down on the ground, probably just had the ball knock the wind out of him. Don't know if anyone's ever actually fallen on a football. You fall on it wrong and it knocks the wind out of you. It'll leave you laying there for a little bit because you're like, where is that breath that I'm supposed to be taking?
Second and 10.
Second and 10 here in the third quarter of 8U action. Jones is going to take it around the left side. Gets around the corner, down the sideline, and finally steps out of bounds.
Jones on the carry. Flag on the play. Late flag.
Late flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. Dead ball, personal foul on the Hawks. Dead ball, personal foul against the Scorpions. So those penalties are offset.
And it is going to be second down, third down.
Third and short. Third and 4.
About third and 4 yards to go for the Hawks.
Jones gets around to that left side. And I think they're going to spot him just short. I think he's going to be just short of the line to gain.
Jennings on the carry, going to fall just short of that marker, about a yard and a half. It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down with 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
20 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this 8U action, and I think that might be the final play because there is no sense of urgency right now. Oh. Because he was knocked out of bounds, stop the clock, so this should be the final play. And Jones gets the carry and should have enough for a Century Viera Hawk first down. As there's another Hawk down.
And we're going to have a Hawks player down at the official timeout on the field.
I don't know, the spot of the I thought he had the first. And apparently I have angered the clock operator. She has threatened to throw her water bottle at me, and she has shown her strength. And so, I'm going to try to not make her any more angry. No, she's a very sweet lady. Could could probably do damage if given the opportunity, but I'm not going to take that chance.
On the floor. It looks like it is going to be good enough for a Sun Riviera Hawk.
And the Sun Riviera Hawk first down. Got Sandy Smith, go Jackson and Hawks, watching from Phoenix, Arizona. Shirley Jones, go Satellite Go, watching from Massachusetts. I would assume up near Amherst College. Watching Akaya. As they're tending to the Hawk. That is down on the ground. Coming up next, the next game of action, Astronaut has made the trip, and they have made their contribution to the Brevard Sports Network. And you're going to see them on. Astronaut War Eagle Pop Warner. I believe this is their second year. Their second year in Pop Warner. They made it to the second round of the ECC playoffs. They'll be taking on the Flagler Titans. I have an Astronaut youth football roster, and after this game ends, I'll see if the Titans have a roster they're willing to bring up to us, as they are still tending to that Hawk who is on the ground. How about O'Galley last night picking up a win over Bayside? That sets up a huge district matchup next week, which you will be able to see on the Brevard Sports Network. Rockledge versus O'Galley. That is going to be a huge, and that one is for the district championship. It is what it is. At O'Galley. Hence why you can see it on the Brevard Sports Network. Next week's schedule is loaded. We also have Melbourne and Vieira. Melbourne and Vieira playing on the Brevard Sports Network next week. Next Friday night we have Palm Bay at Cocoa. And then we have one more. We have Heritage. Heritage is playing at home. Don't remember against who. I'd have to go look up that schedule, and I don't have that schedule on me because why would anybody? I mean, the player is still on the ground, and currently they're sending they're calling for mom and dad. So again, we don't know what's up. We're not going to sit here and speculate. All we'll say is whatever it is, may it be something easy, quick to heal, and the Brevard Sports Network's thoughts and prayers are with that. It's something easy. But again, a beautiful complex out here at Ormond Beach Sports Complex. Got baseball, softball, got some batting cages off. You know what? Let me show you. Baseball, softball. Okay, so you can't see past that window, but trust me when I say there's batting cages. Right, a shaded playground. But right behind the football field here, as we're not showing the injury, but behind the football field here, you see 3, 4, 5 soccer fields that a soccer game is being played directly behind. Again, we're not showing the injury. Parents have been called out to the field. say,
Contact sport.
you know, it is a contact sport, and and things happen. And again, hopefully, just with the hopefully it's something that he needs to go home, rest, and heal up, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. Like to say hello to Eileen Kingston. Huh? No, unfortunately, can't.
Canopies and stands.
Sorry, folks, as I was getting a drink of water and just kind of right now, to kind of set the scene. Both teams are on knees. There is a bunch of people around the young student athlete. I don't know who it is, but a small hush has been cast over both sides. There's a couple kids, kind of still running up and down stairs, but this is a situation that, again, I don't know what's going on, but obviously for it to be this long of a pause and them to not have moved the student athlete, thoughts and prayers are with the young man. Like to thank our sponsor, Space Coast Resurfacing. You can count on Space Coast Resurfacing to not only meet but exceed all your needs and requests. Learn more about the services that they provide by checking them out on their website at www.spacecoastresurfacing.com. Kitchen and bath remodeling without the destruction? What? Why rip it out when you can resurface it? That is a good question. Call for your free estimate today at 321-652-1103. It's 19-0, 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Watching the Grandsons team from Northeast Penna go Scorpions. Absolutely. So Miss Jones. So there's a player down for, I believe it's Suntree Vieira. There's a player who's down, and they've called the parents out of the stands. And there's a big group of people surrounding the student athlete. Yeah. I know everyone's kind of just hoping and praying for the safety of the student athlete. And he is up currently on a knee. Oh, for Satellite Beach? Oh, that's Jennings Jones.
Yeah, we're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another big round of applause. We're going to give that gentleman another b
All right, so we're getting word from officials that
Yeah, we're going to be first and
it was
10
it was a
for
hit to the
Svyfl.
neck he took, but he walked off the field under his own power. So Jennings Jones, we're glad you're back to at least you're walking off under your own power after an injury. So in at quarterback, number 56 on the carry. Gets to the outside. Number 56 down the sideline, pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up a first down. Was
Jeremy St. Angelo on the carry.
Jeremy St. Angelo.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play.
That will be the final play of the third quarter. With your score there on the American Air and Plumbing scoreboard, 19-0. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, so there was a penalty called on the Hawks. This should be the final play of the third quarter. Stewart on the carry. Number 14, Cooper Morgan.
Stewart on the carry, tackled by number 14, Cooper Morgan.
So that was.
And that should do it for the third quarter.
That will be the final play of the third quarter.
Unless there's another flag on the play.
Another flag on the play. And that's a long penalty. Oh, okay, got it.
Yes, and that is going to be into the fourth. Back to Tonto.
All right, here we go. Let's try this again. First play of the fourth quarter coming up. As it's second down.
It is second down.
And Ginazzo brought down in the backfield.
Ginazzo on the carry. Tackled by a host of Scorpions. It's going to bring up a third down and long.
Third and long now for the Hawks. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Tackled by a bed of scorpions. Okay. Fair enough. I learned something. Ginazzo hands off to Nelson. Christopher Nelson finds some running room, and he'll be short.
That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down for the Hawks. Still fourth and about 12. Ginazzo in the backfield. Ginazzo steps up, fires over the middle, and it's caught by number 56.
Yeah, the pass is complete.
Jeremy St. Angelo.
Jeremy St. Angelo. That's going to be good enough for a Svyfl Hawks first down.
Jeremy St. Angelo catches a pass.
And there's a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play.
And a Hawk on the ground. So we're going to take a timeout.
And another Hawk on the ground. That was Jeremy St. Angelo. Look, these are two programs that don't live far away. There's a shorter distance.
There's going to be a personal foul against the Scorpions.
So the
That'll add on to the play.
there was a
The Hawks inside the 10-yard line where it'll be first and goal for Svyfl.
it'll be first and goal Svyfl after the play. A personal foul called on the Scorpions. So it'll put him inside the 10-yard line as St. Angelo. Again, look, this is a rivalry. I mean, these two programs don't there's a shorter distance between these two programs where they play at their respective home fields than it is all the way up here in Norman Beach. So these two teams, you know, I won't say they don't like each other. I won't go as far as saying that. But there is a healthy rivalry where it's, you know, we want to be the dominant team of Brevard County. And if we're being real, these are the two dominant teams in Pop Warner and Brevard County. And St. Angelo,
let's give that a round of applause.
he is limping off, but still walking. And he's had two great catches today. So, again, now you have Jennings-Jones. You have Jennings-Jones out. St. Angelo's at least walking and limping to the bench. Again, still under his own power. So someone's got to step up. This is, you know, you have a John Stewart. And Stewart. And the whistle hasn't blown. This could be a scoop and score. Fumble.
The pass was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, making it a live ball. The Scorpions pick it up and take it all the way close to the 40-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Satellite.
And because that pass was ruled a Thank you. Sorry about that. Because that pass was ruled a lateral, that's a fumble recovery, and the best opportunity the Hawks have had all day fumbled. And now Satellite will have the football with their job is to just kill this clock. 8:17 left to go in the game. And I was laughing at one of the fans here made a joke about one of my calls, so that's what I was laughing at. I wasn't laughing at the misfortune of either team. There was a fan here that made a joke about one of my calls. So I'm one. I have no problem laughing at myself. I feel if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else. Take yourself too seriously, and you wind up going crazy. Here's the snap for Satellite Beach. There's Cooper Morgan. 88. That's Troy Barbado.
Cooper Morgan on the carry, taken down by number 88, Troy Barbado. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here for the Scorpions. As
every contest today is going to move on to the championship game held in Brevard County next week. So each winner of today will move forward to that championship game.
Looks like Satellite Beach will be looking to make their stamp and be playing another week of football. And there's Morgan again. Morgan cuts upfield. Cooper Morgan down the field, cuts back. And what a great run there.
Morgan again on the carry, tackled by a host of Hawks, including number 21, John Stewart.
John Stewart in on the tackle. And there's another.
Timeout on the field for an injured Hawk.
There's an injured Hawk. As that's now the third Hawk injury in about 6 plays. And he's able to get up and walk it off under his own power. All right, so here we go. We're back to action as the player walked off under his own power. Fires over the top, and it's going to be intercepted.
By number 10,
Hudson Argo.
flag on the play.
Hudson Argo on the interception. However, there's a flag on the play. Ineligible man downfield on Satellite Beach. The interception will stand.
Receiver downfield, and they're going to decline the penalty, which means it'll be 1st and 10 for Century Vieira.
Century Vieira gets the ball back with 6:51. Now, it's not out of the realm of possibility, folks. It's not out of the realm of possibility. We have seen crazy things happen on a Pop Warner field. That ball is not round, you don't know where it bounces, and weird things happen. For some reason, football is one of those games where just when you think you're safe and out of the water, you're in the victory formation, and the never mind, I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to fire up any Cocoa Tiger fans. John Stewart on the carry, and unfortunately, he's not able to get anywhere.
Tackled by number 15.
Cole Cockrell on the tackle.
And a flag again on the play.
Flag on the play. And it's going to be on the Hawks. I didn't see the call. Wait.
We're going to have offsetting penalties against the Hawks and the Scorpions.
So I don't understand why you walk. If it's offsetting, you just keep the ball anyway.
One's a personal foul. One's a
Okay. Hold. Okay, so you gained them 5 yards. Okay.
1st and 5.
So a holding was called on Century Vieira, and then a personal foul was called on Satellite. So the Satellite gained 5 yards on that. Okay. It looks like one of the other refs was asking the same question I was. Like, wait, why did we just do all that? And then, so now the White Hats explained to the side judge, well, there was a holding and then a personal foul, dead ball.
I don't think we can do 10 up here.
Okay.
I don't make the call. I don't make the call. I just know that they have been allowing it up.
And there's the snap. And Janazo and currently we're in the fourth quarter, and there's 6 minutes left to go. 2nd and 1 for this Hawks offense. Janazo steps, fires, and that's going to be incomplete.
Tackled as he throws the ball, and that's going to fall incomplete. We have 3rd down and 1. 5:53 left in the fourth.
5:53 left to go here in the fourth. Again, like to announce coming up after this game, we have the 10U broadcast between the Astronaut War Eagles and the Flagler Titans.
We're fortunate today to have the Brevard Sports Network in the house covering all of the action for this second round of the East Coast Conference Championships Series. You can go to Facebook and click on Brevard Sports Network and catch all the action courtesy of Caleb here in the booth, who's going to be here all day. Go to Facebook, check it out, and share with your family and friends.
And there's the handoff, I believe, to Stewart.
Stewart to get on the carry. He's going to get enough for a Sun Tribune Hawks first down.
And a first down by Stewart. First and 10 for the Hawks is they want to come back in this one. I would like to see a little more urgency here. Pass fired and nearly intercepted.
Falls incomplete, intended for number 10, Hudson Argo.
Hudson Argo was the intended target. I mean,
We're going to bring up 2nd and 10.
you know, I don't know what circumstances are, but again, I have yet to call Brendan Warner's name on offense all day. He's usually another really quick and speedy guy. Ball's on the ground, picked up.
St. Angelo on the carry. It's going to lose about 3 yards on the play.
And that'll be a 3-yard loss.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 for Suntree Vieira. And they send Christopher Nelson in motion. Janazo trying to make something happen. Or check that, Hudson Argo.
Argo on the carry, flag on the play.
Illegal shift on the Hawks.
Illegal shift on the Hawks, and that's going to back them up 5 yards.
AKA too many men in motion. You can only snap the ball with one man in motion. The other one has to be set for a complete second before the next man can go in motion. That is the rule. And another flag comes in.
We don't need no referees. We start to play anyways.
Right, exactly. No referees needed. This game was moving rather smoothly and efficiently up until middle of the third quarter.
3rd and long for the Hawks.
Third and long, and ball's on the ground. Picked up by St. Angelo, who's back in the game.
And a fumble on his way, picked up by St. Angelo, who's taken down. It's going to be 4th and forever for the Hawks.
4th and a trip back to Suntree Vieira over at Vieira Regional Park. And unfortunately for this Suntree Vieira Hawk team, the offense just was not able to get going. They got going in little spurts, but haven't been able to put a complete drive together. And that's going to wind up being the undoing, as Satellite Beach, with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left, Satellite Beach looks to be punching their ticket to the ECC Championship. Stewart on the carry. And
Stewart on the carry, take it down in the backfield. That's going to be a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Satellite. 3:11 left in the game.
3:11 left to go in the game. Again, if there's anyone watching from Flagler, I would like to let their coaching staff know I need a roster if it would like their names called for
And we're going to take a timeout on the field.
timeout on the field. I will be calling the next game, Flagler and Astronaut, 10U division. And on top of that 10U, there's the rest of the schedule. We got another Hawks versus Scorpions matchup at 2:30 for 11U. For 12U, it's the Flagler Titans and the Suntree Vieira Hawks. And then we end the day with an all Brevard County matchup between the Ja'Cory Mills-led Satellite Beach Scorpions and the Derek Schmadicke-led Suntree Vieira 14U Hawks. You want to talk about two athletes who just are dominant leaders on their teams. You want to talk Ja'Cory Mills and the athlete that he is. I think he might have enough to have Satellite Beach have a nice run here in this postseason. Number 28, Eli Pettit.
Pettit on the carry for the Scorpions. Tackled by number 56, St. Angelo.
St. Angelo with the tackle.
2nd and 14.
2nd and 13 with 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. And handoff, ball on the ground. Number 3 on the carry. That was Brady Corvo. Brady Corvo. Huh? Oh, 23. I think he's a number. Troy Holloway. Troy Holloway was on the carry there.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout on the field for Suntree Vieira.
Timeout, Suntree Vieira. And I'd like to thank Space Coast Resurfacing for stepping up and being sponsors of this broadcast, as well as American Air and Plumbing. American Air and Plumbing, Brevard County's go-to for air and plumbing issues. So, here we go. Last 2.5 minutes left to go here in the game. American Air and Plumbing, information at the bottom of your screen currently. There's number 14, Cooper Morgan, on the carry.
Morgan on the carry. Still bring a 4th down with 1:28 left in the 4th.
With 1:28 left to go here in the game. And a timeout called by Suntree Vieira.
Suntree Vieira.
All right, I'm going to take a timeout myself and get a drink of water. Fourth down here for Satellite Beach. 4th and extremely long. Okay, by extremely long, I mean like 15. And there's number 10 on the carry. That's Jacob Kinsey.
Jacob Kinsey on the carry. And he's going to be stopped well short of that 1st down. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. It'll be Hawks ball first.
Turnover on downs, Hawks football. Good game, boys. Proud of you, Troy Barbado from Erie, PA. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed the broadcast. I hope I've made it entertaining for those of you at home who couldn't be here. Satellite Beach will move on to the ECC Championship being played somewhere in Brevard County. We are going to try to work to see if we can't, A, get a sponsor, 2, get permission from the ECC about broadcasting. We got to get permission. Stewart on the carry for 1st and 10, and he'll be hitting the backfield.
5 yards on the play.
Lose 5 on the play.
15. 1 minute left in the game.
1 minute left in the game. And there's another loss on the play.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. 20 seconds. 21 seconds left.
Timeout.
And there's a timeout on the field. There a penalty.
Personal foul
Personal foul, helmet to helmet.
on
Against
the
Satellite.
Scorpions. Well, I appreciate the kind words, and I hope to be seeing and hearing from you guys next year. Hopefully, I've done a good enough job where Sun Riviera will want to bring me back for another season. I know I personally have a blast
Yeah, we're gonna have a
spending Saturdays down at Vieira Regional Park.
This could be the last play of the game.
Could be the last play of the game here. One more for glory. St. Angelo gets brought down.
On the carry.
And St. Angelo
Timeout on the field for
slow to get up.
This prolongs my day just a little bit, but it prolongs your guys' day.
And, you know, Jackson Genazzo and teammates, great season. Well, Sandy Smith, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. This has been Caleb Brown. I've had a blast in broadcasting this team, and I'll say I really hope this 8U team can stay together because, look, a loss like this, I feel can bring a team stronger together. Okay. All right. So, Space Coast resurfacing. All right. Well, like I said, we need to look and make sure we get permission from the ECC before. But, yeah, Alan will definitely be in contact.
What's it take to sponsor an outing?
Well, depends on depends on things, but looks like Space Coast Resurfacing has already stepped up, saying that they would be
They cover the cost.
that they'd be willing to sponsor. And honestly, that's awesome.
And that's going to be the end of the ball game, folks.
And that will be the ball game.
Applause for a great season, and also congratulate the Satellite Scorpions.
Well, let's congratulate the Satellite Scorpions
The ECC
on advancing to the ECC Championship.
Great job for both seasons.
And you know what? For the Sun Riviera Hawks, another season that was great. It was a great season. I had fun broadcasting this 8U squad. Truly awesome. And all right, so now I'm gonna shut down my device and get ready for 10U action.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'll see you. And all right, I'm gonna get ready for 10U action here between the Astronaut War Eagles and the Flagler Titans.
Congrats,